You know, what is so interesting about the career of Mark Summers is that he's the only Food Network star who's not a chef. How did that happen, Mark?
It was really odd. I was, as we say in the business, on the beach. I hadn't worked for a couple of years, and there was a lady I used to work for at Lifetime when I was there, Judy Gerard, who took over programming. This is now 13, 14 years ago at Food Network. And I called her up and I said, Judy, I'll pay you to get me back on TV. And we did a show called It's a Surprise, and the surprise was nobody was watching. But we then turned it into a show called Unwrapped, and that's been on the longest running show in the history of Food Network, 12 years.
Everybody loves it. I mean,
it's a fun show.
It's great. And a lot of people your kids' ages, you know, in their late 20s, early 30s, that are foodies, guys and gals. It's the big thing.
And the cool thing is the kids who grew up watching me on Double Dare are now grown-ups and have kids, and they followed my career, so it's like a lifetime support there. It's been great.
Yeah, it's wonderful. You know, so many chefs and restaurant owners, they think, I want my own show. It must be so easy. Is it easy? How difficult is it to get a show?
Very, because first of all, we've been on the air for, 20 years now or something, and the shows on the Food Network have changed. If you notice, it's a lot of competition shows now. People like the reality aspect of it, and the cooking channel is more sort of what Food Network used to be, which is the simmer and stir kind of programs. But they're looking for big personalities. They often say to me, bring me the talent and we'll find a show for them. So I'm constantly looking for interesting chefs who burst, off the screen and say, watch me. And I found that with Robert Irvine, who does, first we did Dinner Impossible together, and now I'm producing Restaurant Impossible. And I think Robert's one of a kind,
So when you go out to all these fancy restaurants, the nice thing is all the chefs really suck up to you, right?
To a certain extent. The bad part about that is I started the Food Network, in '99. I've gained 18 pounds since I've been there because I hang around with these guys, and as you say, when you go out to restaurants in whatever city, people bring you tons of food, and gee, I feel obligated to eat it. So yeah, it's kind of tough, but it's the best job I've ever had. I'm not complaining at all.
I mean, do you cook at all?
Very rarely. When my wife is in town here in Philly with me, she cooks every night, and that's great, but I'm very lazy. I do cook, but I don't that much. So I go out to dinner almost every night when my wife is back in Los Angeles. And the culinary scene in Philly is outstanding. So whether you're going to a Mark Vetri restaurant or a Steven Starr or Kevin Spraga, Jose Garces, there's so much great food in this town, it's ridiculous.
So you're eating out every single night. I mean,
Yes.
Are certain restaurants lower cal, or do you watch it at all, or are you exercising? What?
My exercising is I don't own a car here. In LA you have to, so I walk everywhere and I walk fast.
That's great.
So that works. But I'll often go to Osteria up on 640 North Broad and walk home after that. I go to Butcher and Singer, I go to Amata, I go to Spraga. I don't know, there's so much great food. And best kept secret, it won't be after this, but I go to an Italian restaurant almost every Sunday night called La Viola, which is on 16th Street. The best linguine and clams you've ever had in your entire life. So
nice.
Great food here.
Yeah, and well, I'm glad you're walking and not cabbing it.
Yes, for two reasons.
Okay, I know the answer, but what is your favorite food?
By far pizza. I love pizza. I could eat it 7 days a week. I could eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mark Vetri, I think, in town has the best pizza. I think Barbuzzo on 13th also has spectacular pizza. But I see a pizza box here, and I'm a little nervous.
Yep, I actually, this is my pizza. This is the pizza that I make. It is a homemade chocolate pizza.
Nice, a dessert pizza.
See, because I'm a mom, and it looks better when it's out of the oven and it's all hot and warm and cozy. But here's the thing, when we come back, I'm going to show everybody how to make it. It's a healthy pizza, and it has an ingredient here that is going to help you heal after your injury.
Oh, I can't wait to find out what that is.
All right.
It smells great. Nice.